I truly believe this team is special. I know everybody this offseason has been working really hard. And like you said, everybody's super excited. I feel like everybody has that feeling in the locker room of what this team could be. And we know the work we got to put in. So I'm super excited, and I know the team is super excited.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but visibly you look different entering this camp. I see more muscle, just the physique is different. How important was that for you to put in the off-season work, and why the body transformation? Is it as simple as just being more physical?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. That was an emphasis for myself. I knew gaining a little bit more weight and getting more muscle on me to help me in my run fits. So that was an emphasis. I told my coaches, and it was a standard for myself to make sure I gain weight, go in the off season, put on as much weight as possible, and just work hard. And as long as I didn't lose the speed, I was good. So I've been feeling great, running around fast, reaching some top numbers speed-wise. So I'm glad and I'm excited where I'm at.
From our perspective, you are a player and a name to watch just because of last season.
Right.
I want to talk a little bit about that. How tough was it to see yourself in that starting lineup at the beginning of the season and then have to be watching towards the end to go through that? And what did it teach you and learn you for this season?
I feel like it taught me a lot, just a true understanding of being a starting backer, what it takes, the expectations around here. Our goal here is Super Bowl or nothing less. So, that's a standard that has to be held. And I feel like, God makes no mistakes. And what I've learned last year is what I've taken over to this season is, just being very focused on my details, being a vocal leader, and just every single day just keep stacking. God makes no mistakes. I know I'm putting in the work, so everything will work out this year for sure.
From your perspective, was it something easy to pinpoint that you were seeing that they want to see differently out of you this season that you are bringing into this camp?
I would just say just less mental errors, and like you said, just gaining a little weight just to make sure I could fit that run, be more physical. So all the things that they wanted to see different, I've been putting the emphasis on the weight, the getting stronger, buffer was my off-season goal, and then mentally just locking in a playbook and then meeting with Zio and Santucci on being sharp on my plays. So, yeah.
There's no bigger supporter of you than Roquan Smith. Tell me a little about your relationship and training with him, and then him helping you along as well to make sure you guys as a pair are the best starting inside linebackers this league has.
I mean, I'm blessed to be able to play alongside a guy like him on and off the field. Like, he's somebody I go grab food with. We go watch NBA games. We'll go to D.C. So He's a blessing from God. He's taught me a lot of ball, and then just watching the way he moves. He's going into year 8. He's a pro. He's an all-pro. So being a young backer going into my 3rd year, I mean, all I can do is soak up knowledge from him and, try to be around him as much as possible. They say you are who you hang around. So just if I'm around greatness, I'll continue to improve every year.
You brought up Zio, your defensive coordinator, Zach Gore. What's it like to play in a defense from someone that literally did your position with this franchise? And it's also year 2 for him, and he's learning and developing and growing into that role. What is that relationship like and learning from him?
I feel like, it's a very unique role, like you said, because he's a player who actually played at a high level. His 3rd year, he had 123 tackles. Like, he did it all at a high level. So as a player, going back and watching how he played, I definitely understand why his energy is where it is during meetings and why he demands so much of a linebacker. Because, like you said, he did it himself. So, yeah.
How much of an advantage do you feel like you do have? It is year 3 for you. Anyone that is behind you on this roster is either new to the team or a rookie. Do you feel like that's a competitive advantage for you that you have put in the work and been through kind of the grind to get into the starting lineup?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, where I'm at mentally is just, focusing on myself every day, trying to control the things I can control, being smart on my details and just working hard in the weight room, and everything will take care of itself. I'm just focused on me, and just being what the team needs from me this year. So, yeah.
We talk about breakout years, breakout players. Do you feel like that's you?
Yes, ma'am, for sure. I know I put the work in. I know God has me, and I've done everything in my power, so I'm excited for this season.
Trenton Simpson, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.